we're going to go on a little bit of a ride. So recently I keep thinking about this idea or this question of what's the point of making art? What is the point in making art? I feel like a little bit as creatives we have this burden of making things, and making things, and sometimes not understanding why. I'm speaking for myself here, but I'm sure perhaps some other people can relate for that. We make these things, and then we die. And sometimes we have to think, well, what is the point? And I think often the point is just quite simple. It brings us joy. The point is making and sharing. The point is that people also enjoy it or feel inspired. The point is that people also get to ask questions and get to see questions from the questions that we ask. And so that burden of feeling like we have to make, we have to create, we have to share, we have to bake these beautiful cakes and put them out there in the world, we understand that we do it because we actually care. And we care like giant Care Bears. And so tonight, I'll take some words from you, and those words will be something that we pluck perhaps from the air, not like a giant Care Bear, but something that brings us and puts us into the air. And so with that, come on in, walk on in, sing on in. And so thinking about words in the air, thinking about why we really care, thinking about making things and creating things, and thinking about drawing some things, thinking about seeing things and knowing things, and thinking about things and reading things, thinking about the things that we see, thinking about the things that we see, thinking about swings that we swing on, and swings that we sing on, and sings that we sing on. And so with that, I'm going to take a couple of words. Terrace. Bit, like a B-I-T. Okay, come take your bit. That bit is in the air. Okay, Joyce. I don't think I've ever spelled or in my life. This is literally the first time I've ever... Oh, wait. A-W-E? Okay. Now this is the first time I've ever spelled this word. I don't know what this word is. Okay, so A, let's see if I can make that a W. I'm just going to do a W at the top. A-W-E. Come take your or. Okay. Liz? Art. Okay. Come take your word. Here's your beautiful piece of art. Thank you. Okay. Sharon, what's your word? Abracadabra. Okay, I'm just gonna make up how I spell this. Give me 1 second. Come take your abracadabra. I love that word. Do you know that I love that word? There you go, there's your abracadabra. And I feel like, Leah, what's your word? Satisfaction. I think that's another one I don't know how to spell, but I'm gonna just try. Give me a second. not very satisfied with my spelling of satisfaction, but I think it's good. Okay, oh, fantastic, it's a good day. Okay, Ruby. Journey, that's a beautiful word. We are all on a beautiful journey, and this journey is finding its way to you. Take your journey. Okay, we might as well do everyone in the room. Evan. Flow. Also a really great word. Come take your magical flow. Thank you. You have a word? Sway. That's a nice one too. Okay, come take your sway. You have a nice word? Celery, as in like the vegetable. That's the one thing I don't like, apart from umeboshi. Okay, celery. I'm just gonna spell it wrong because I don't like it. There you go. Take your celery. I don't want it. Thank you. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we've got lots of words now floating in the air, and just kind of keep them visible so that I can see them. Okay, fantastic. All right, so let's see where these take us. So this is a combination of words that have never ever existed before. All of these words have probably never been put into a sentence ever before in the history of histories. And the history of all histories. And the history of all histories. So let's see how they go. Abracadabra, pudding and pie. Abracadabra, pudding and pie. Abracadabra, pudding and high. Abracadabra, sway, way, way. Abracadabra, pudding and pie. Abracadabra, pudding and ore. Abracadabra, wanting more. Abracadabra, bit by bit. Abracadabra, bit by bit. Abracadabra, wanting more. Abracadabra, celery, no thank you, no more. Abracadabra, bit by bit. Abracadabra, stick, stick, stick. Abracadabra, art on the wall. Abracadabra, art on the wall. Abracadabra, bit, stick, bit. Abracadabra, wanting more. Wanting more flow. Wanting more bits. Wanting more art. Wanting more oars. Wanting more floors. Wanting no more celery. Wanting some more salary. Wanting some more sea. Sway, sway, sway with me. Wanting more sea. Wanting abracadabra, 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 pudding and pie. Abracadabra, pudding and why? Why do we make? Why do we create? Why do we bake those beautiful, large, beautiful cakes? Cakes. Make. Bake. Sway. Bit. Art. Bit. Mic. Bit, flow, sit, bit, think. Why do we make art? Why do we see art? Why do we read art? Why do we draw art? Why do we flow art? Why do we see art? Why do we sit art? Why do we sway, sway, finding my way, sway, finding the flow, sway, finding the ore, the ore, the ore, you want some more. Okay, so I didn't get through all the words again, but we're gonna try something else. Okay. Okay, now I'm just messing around. Give me a second. Satisfaction, we're never satisfied. Satisfaction, we never see the flow. Satisfaction, we never really know. Satisfaction, the bit that you sow. Satisfaction, the art that you see. Satisfaction, abracadabra between you and me. Satisfaction when you get in the flow. Satisfaction when the journey is what you're on and what you see and what you know. Satisfaction, the sea that flows. Satisfaction, the bit that you know. Satisfaction, the salary you see. Satisfaction, the sea between. Satisfaction, the bit that you sow. Satisfaction, the sway that you know. Satisfaction, abracadabra and flow. Satisfaction, the journey that you know. Bit by 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 bit. I bit, you bit, we bit off more than we can chew. I feel like that today. Seeing the sun, seeing the one, seeing the art, seeing the flow. I see the journey that you know, and I see that the one is the one in the sky with the blue, 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 blue sky. That blue tint of satisfaction, that blue awe that allows me and allows you to be an individual that can think for yourself, an individual that can write for yourself, an individual that knows for yourself, an individual that reads for yourself, an individual that stands for yourself, an individual that knows what life is and what the situation is and what salary is, and it sways one way and not the other way, even on rainy days. Art, what is art? Art, what is art? Art could be all, and art could be more, and art could even be a word like abracadabra, pudding and pie. Because Mary Mac, she had some Mac, and Mary Mac, she flew and she never came back. Bit by bit, I see you build the world. Bit by bit, I see you create the world. Bit by bit, I see you imagine your world, see your world, know your world, know that we are well, know that we can build clean worlds, know that we can see the well and think well and know well, and we can be well. Oh well, I guess I like the word well. As we go on this journey of time, this journey of space, this journey of mind, this journey of art, this journey of awe, the journey of bit, the journey of sitting on the floor, the journey of time, the journey of mind, the journey of sea and the journey of time. Flowing and wondering why, flowing and wondering why, flowing and seeing why, flowing and knowing why, flowing and being why, flowing and understanding that time is infinite and we are infinite and we are infinite amount of time. As we flow and we understand and we rewind our minds to see that we matter, you matter, we matter, space is matter, we all matter, art matters, all matters, the flow matters. As we see time and space and understand in the stars in this place, as we see stars and stars and stars and stars and stars. Okay, you don't have to, you can put them down now. I think I got them memorized. Okay, let's just try one more and see where we go. Abracadabra, pudding and pie. Abracadabra, I see you swaying high. Abracadabra, into the sea and the sun. Abracadabra, I know that you are the one. Satisfaction is never enough. Satisfaction as I see you are enough. Satisfaction as you walk one foot in front of the other. As you walk and you understand that I am your brother. As you walk and you understand that no one is above another. As you walk and you see one bit in front of the other. I see you in aura. I see you in aura. I see you in the flow. I see you in the one. I see you in the journey in front of the sun. I see you being nice. I see you being mindful. I see you watching left and right, but we are never left and we are never right. We are never left and we are never right. We are only left behind if we don't put one foot in front of the other and understand that we are not above the other. On this journey being satisfied. On this journey never being satisfied. Wanting to buy. Buy this and buy that. Buy this and buy that. Buy yourself a new shiny hat. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why the lights flash on and 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 the lights flash on, but are your lights really on? Bit by bit we stink and flow. Bit by bit we see and we know. Bit by bit I see you and I'm in awe when someone is kind and they really know what their heart is and what their heart is and what their mind is and what their see is, and that they can read and they can really know. We sit here and we get in a flow. We sit here and we understand that we can be more than we know. We sit here and we can see the situation and the successfulness in that. We sit here and we can see the journey within that. We sit here and we see that bit by bit that we can be that. We sit here and we can be in the flow and really know that art is the art, that the art is the art, and the art is just really getting to know yourself, being yourself, understanding yourself, reading yourself, not picking yourself off of a shelf, not picking yourself off of a shelf, not picking yourself off of a shelf, but really understanding yourself and knowing yourself, because we are all on the beautiful celery, swaying bit journey of satisfaction in awe of art, with abracadabra all around us as we flow and we understand that time is the thing that we get to know, not that we live it. It gets to flow through us and be us, and we are us. We see us. We know us as we dive into us. As we walk this journey tonight as one and be this and be that, and understanding that you don't need to buy this and buy that and buy this and buy that. Just walk here and talk here and read here and be more and see more and do more and walk more and wear that nice shiny hat. And then with that, and with that, and with that, and with that, I'll find a way to reel this in and end this. Thank you. What a lovely night. We tried out a new microphone, which I think worked really nicely. Gave us some kind of all around sound. And also just trying a little bit of a different word order, in the sense of taking the words in a way up front from the group and from most of the people in the group, which was nice. And there was lots of really fun words tonight, some perhaps that I knew how to spell and some that I didn't so much. So for example, we had the word or, which I think is a good one, bit by bit, something I use the word bit quite often. And then this is one of my favorite words, abra dabra, and I think it's not with an A, but that's fine. I mean, not with a K, but that's fine because I think it looks good with a K. Satisfaction. That's a nice word. Sounds nice, and it's kind of a nice, calm meaning. Journey. We are all on this journey, especially if you made it this far. Flow. Elevated flow. Elevated time. Sway. Don't forget to sway. And something I actually don't really like is the word celery. So fun, super fun. I feel like the words kind of lead off, they kind of play off one of another. And so that's also nice in a way, the unconsciousness of people choosing the words one after each other to create these forms of sentences. Okay. And then it's February something. I'm not going to put the date. February 13th. 23. Are we ever truly, actually ever really free? Okay, that's good. All right, let's stop there.